Tiger. The fight over climate change and Saturday Night Live's pushing the envelope with Jesus uncrossed. Playing with us today, Sirius XM radio host Pete Dominic, Politics 365 chief political correspondent, and Hiram College professor Jason Johnson, CNN contributor and Republican strategist Anna Navarro, and former special assistant to George W. Bush, Ron Christie. Welcome to all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, on to our first topic, Talkback. Should we have the right to see the president play golf with Tiger Woods? The Drudge Report labeled it the super secret spring break. Secret because we couldn't take photos of President Obama playing golf with Tiger Woods. Yes, that Tiger Woods, champion golfer and former serial adulterer. In fact, reporters were not allowed near the president all weekend long. This is massive budget cuts kick in just 2 weeks. The president out of sight, not taking questions? Ed Henry, president of the White House Correspondents Association, says reporters are frustrated, quote, "There is a very simple but important principle we will continue to fight for today and in the days ahead, and that would be transparency." So what's the big deal? We had no problem getting photos of President Obama playing golf with the ever-popular Bill Clinton or with House Speaker John Boehner back when they were talking grand bargain, you know, to avoid the fiscal cliff. Is there a problem seeing America's #1 family man alongside Tiger? Is that it? Or as White House spokesman Josh Earnest says, is the president entitled to some much-deserved downtime with friends? So talk back today. Should we have the right to see the president play golf with Tiger Woods? I'll start with you, Ron.
Well, good morning, Carol. I think that the president should have, in all fairness, due to transparency, released some photographs of him either teeing off with Tiger or perhaps when they finished. He has the right to have his own downtime, but the American people deserve to see what the President of the United States is doing. And I think if he's going to be out playing golf when we have troops committed overseas and at war, I think we deserve to see what he's up to.
Yeah, I don't see the big deal in not allowing a photo to be taken, frankly, Jason. I mean, what's the big deal?
Look, maybe he's a lousy golfer, but really the larger issue here is how people feel about Obama going on vacation, when he goes on vacation. He really hasn't gone on vacation nearly as much as George Bush, nearly as much as Ronald Reagan, so I don't really care. Maybe he's a lousy golfer. Maybe Tiger Woods is asking for new marriage advice. I don't know. But I'm more concerned with what Obama does, not whether or not he's got a good stroke or he, gets under 60. I don't care.
It's just the optics of it, Anna. I mean, if this is supposed to be the most transparent administration in the history of the world, yet no photo with some golfer?
Yeah, it's the most transparent administration, but he doesn't have to go for election anymore. So there's things he doesn't have to do anymore. When he was playing with Bill Clinton or with John Boehner, it's political. It's his prerogative who he plays golf with. It's his prerogative whether he allows shots or not. But also the White House press corps has a right to press to see the pictures. What I'd like to see a picture of, frankly, is the permission slip that Michelle Obama signed to let President Obama go play with her. Go spend a guy's weekend with Tiger Woods. That's what I'm more interested in.
Exactly, Pete, because she took the girls skiing. President Obama's on his own.
Yeah,
I know,
I was just,
Go ahead,
Carol,
Pete.
I was just thinking what Anna just said, of just thinking that. Like, I would have loved to hear the conversation between the First Lady, Michelle Obama, and the president. You're going golfing with who? But come on, sweetheart. He's the greatest golfer ever. Yeah, he's also had sex with any woman he met, Barack. So, I mean, that must have been an interesting. The White House clearly doesn't want a photo, which we know would be worth 1,000 words of, as you said, Carol, the best family man and the worst family man. They don't want them in the same photo, and we should have access. And Ed Henry and the White House correspondents are right. We should have access so they can yell a question that's not going to get an answer. I'm more concerned with the other golfer. There was 3 with him, one of his top donors. Just equals access. The big problem we have in this country with politics, the underlying issue is campaign finance. If you donate enough, you're going to get to go golfing with the president. To be fair, this guy he's considering for Secretary of Energy, but...
Go ahead, Anna.
Just as long as they don't go and place an order at Perkins Restaurant, I think I'm okay with the weekend.
I think more the issue for me, Ron, is that sequestration is looming. What, March 1st, just like right around the corner? Oh, there's a fly in here. March 1st is right around the corner, and the president is playing golf, and Congress is on what?
He was getting advice. He was getting advice from Tiger.
Right.
Oh, yeah, how to avoid sequestration. But go ahead, Ron.
Your underlying point is exactly right. I mean, the sequestration was put into place. The president thought that Republicans would never, ever swallow that poison pill of having an across-the-board cut to defense spending and domestic programs. We're talking $1.2 trillion over 10 years, and we're talking about an $85 billion reduction that's looming in 2 weeks. We expect the president of the United States to be sitting down. The Republicans voted for it because the president said he would veto the bill if sequestration wasn't in there. The point of the matter is that we expect our president. I didn't cut you off, sir. So we expect our president of the United States to be working. We expect him to be trying to find a solution to end this problem and not off playing golf with Tiger Woods.
And what about Congress, Jason?
Yeah, look, come on. The president can pat his head and rub his tummy. Does anybody really think that when he's out golfing, he's not actually working? He may not be discussing policy with Tiger Woods, but, you know, even when George Bush was off at Crawford, Texas, I mean, yeah, he was moving brush around, but he was also doing policies. So I don't think this is really an issue of whether or not Barack Obama is working. You may have some general concerns of whether or not he's involved in Congress, which he never is enough, but I don't think he's not working on this vacation. It's a weekend with Tiger Woods. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, let's see what our Facebook friends say. So the question again for all of you, should we have the right to see the president play golf with Tiger Woods? This from Anthony. Why? If the president chooses not to be seen, that's his right. Back off. This from Cheryl. Tiger is known to be media averse. Maybe the directive of no photos was his condition to play. He has the right not to be transparent. Keep the conversation going. Facebook.com/CarolCNN or tweet me at CarolCNN. Our next talkback question: is now the time for climate change legislation?